Cinderella's royal table. Eat like royalty as you dine like a king, but is it worth it? In this series we're going around all of the restaurants in Walt Disney World and giving you a full, honest, in-depth review. So grab your keys for your magical pumpkin coach as we're dining at Cinderella's royal table. Before we start though, remember to subscribe to Planet Mark and hit that bell notification to be told of the next great upload. But today we're going to be looking at their atmosphere, food quality, cost and our own personal rating. But firstly, let's take a look at the history of Cinderella's royal table. Opening October 1st, 1973 as King Stephen's royal banquet, after, for some reason, Sleeping Beauty's father, because Cinderella's father and Prince Charming's father didn't actually get named in the film, and they wanted to have a kind of royal regal feeling. This didn't really make much sense though, because it's located and always has been located in Cinderella's castle, not Sleeping Beauty's castle. And it wasn't in fact until April the 28th, 1997, 26 years later, that it was renamed Cinderella's Royal Table, ending the confusion in the name and giving it the name that we all know and love it to be today. Breakfast starts at 8 AM and ends 10:15 AM. Lunch is 11:40 until 2:50 PM. And dinner is 4 PM till 9:50. Disney has given this a $4 rating, meaning guests are expected to expend over $60 per meal per adult. So you're kind of expecting the best of the best. And those of you that are on the dining plan, this is 2 Disney dining plan table service credits. Atmosphere. Firstly, you meet Cinderella in the grand ballroom. Then you're invited to take a walk up the grand staircase, or the grand elevator for guests in wheelchairs. Giant archways and stone glass windows really paint the illusion that you're dining in a royal castle. There are 40 different suits of armour which line the castle, each one of them signifying a different person that really built up the Walt Disney World Company. That's just an interesting little piece of trivia if anybody ever asks you a very specific question about the suits of armour. So just to put it bluntly, the atmosphere is really, emphasis on that last really, fancy. Next, food quality. This is an American-style fine dining restaurant. A lot of food critics have slated this restaurant, the fact that the food doesn't taste as good as other fine dining locations, but normal food goers like me and you have said that the food is really good. It's really good up to your expectations and worth the money. So maybe it's not as good as like other really expensive fine dining restaurants like Michelin star restaurants, but in comparison to other Disney food, this is where the best stuff is. Although the food quality is good for Disney, the portion sizes is not good for Disney. It's very small, very good, but unfortunately very small. So if you eat a lot like me, then don't expect to come up with an extremely full belly. So let's take a look at the menu. There's different menus for each different meal, so I'm going to be breaking it down into that. So firstly, breakfast. You can invite yourself to eat some beautiful pastries, caramel apple stuffed toast, beef enderloin, and the very interestingly named lobster stuffed crepes. You guys can try that one. Lunch is braised short rib, beef tenderloin salad, and dinner consists of either pork belly confit, steak and shrimp, gnocchi, or crawfish with emmets. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, I'm not really big on my fish, so again, you probably know a lot more about that than I do. Unfortunately, these things are subject to change, possibly because it's a menu at a Disney restaurant, apart from the apple stuffed toast, that seems to have been there forever. Next up is character experience. Some of the princesses include Cinderella, Aurora, that's Sleeping Beauty if you didn't know, Jasmine, Snow White, or Ariel. Again, these are always subject to change, but because it's Cinderella's royal table, I'm pretty sure that you will always get Cinderella there. So what happens is you sit down at the tables and the 5 princesses will come round and talk to you, so you don't have to get up or wait in queue for hours for them to give you their autograph and a picture. This is kind of like a criticism on the cartoons, because they don't talk, they just make weird hand gestures. At least the princesses will talk to you, and they do encourage you to dress up as well, so if you want to dress up like a prince or princess, at least then you've got something a bit more to talk about. Finally, on to our rating. So if you haven't seen any of our other videos, our other restaurant videos, go check them out afterwards. But this is the rating that we've been rating each of our restaurants on. Either at the top is do every time, below that is do multiple times, slap bang in the middle is the average at do once, below that is, you know, do if there's time or if there's a reservation, don't make a big deal out of it, only if you're in the area, and finally, do not do is right at the bottom. These are the ones which you should definitely avoid. And we're going to put Cinderella's royal table do once, only because of the price tag. At $60 per adult per meal, that's a lot for like the average person. That's the only real reason why we're putting it here. I mean, if you do have the money to go multiple times, definitely do. However, just based on what the critics say, because of the food quality, if you can afford to eat here, you're probably going to other fine dining locations and it won't be as satisfying. Although the atmosphere is great and the character interactions are fantastic, again, it's just the money that stops this. So for the average person, do this one once. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, if you haven't already checked out our other videos, because this is a dining series that we're doing, go check them out now. We've got Be A Guest and Chef Mickey's up at the moment. Remember to subscribe to Planet Mark, hit that bell notification to be alerted of all different awesome uploads. Comment below and tell us what you think of Cinderella's royal table. Share this video around, like it, and join us at Twitter at Planet Mark Vlog, Facebook.com/Planet Mark Vlog, or Instagram at Laura Goodbrand. See you in the next one, guys. Bye, 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 bye.